W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Holy City by Henry Wise, narrated by Chris Henry Coffey.
Fire was the dream that broke him. He sat stiff as a dead cat, felt for the handle of his pistol under the seat, relaxed. The sad night came back to him, one of many like it, riding indefinitely, listening to the angry word of God through a thin static distance, the voice somehow both austere and intimate, seeming to speak directly to him with piercing certainty. He listened because there was nothing else out here, no other radio station, between hamlets or villages or four-way intersections, some of which at one point probably had been towns. Nothing to see between them but a country undulating in pursuit of some sort of equilibrium, a pulse one could assess only by covering its distances. Surprising because the countryside felt dead otherwise. It was not the soft, green, jungle-like vegetation of so much of Virginia, but a hard, coarse, spiky land. The lonely roads wended like snakes through closed forest or open fields. The lonely roads wended like snakes through close forest or open fields, or woods felled entirely for their lumber, leaving the ground as naked and weird as a skinned bear. And as he passed the fading houses like craters, kudzu-covered or through-grown with wild privet and poison ivy and chipping of paint, out of a wood-paneled darkness came the dark, paternal, familiar voice, companionate and suggestive of violence, of guile, the voice clean-shaven, austere, piercing and expectant, some local celebrity preacher in a countryside rife with bewildering crime. Will Seams had returned from a decade in Richmond, the holy city, to a land he had called home each year of that decade, a country he now saw was peopled by a kind of disparate, lost congregation. Last year a man had cut his wife's throat with a buck lock blade, shooting himself after with a Walther PPK, failing on both counts. His wife was able to stop the bleeding from her neck with a pillow before calling 911, and the man woke up in a hospital room missing most of his jaw and wearing handcuffs to boot. Then, a few months ago now, a man in Halifax County who had been stopped for a burnt-out taillight had shot the policeman dead and driven away with...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?